And now for our weekly look at legal issues in the news with our in-house legal expert, Attorney Tom Olson. This is Olson on Law.
Alan Spector here, and now every Tuesday and Thursday at this time, we bring you Olson on Law with longtime Orlando attorney Tom Olson, not only here on News Radio WFLA Orlando, but you can watch us on Facebook Live. You can go on Facebook right now and see me and Tom. I'm looking at Tom right now. You're looking fine this morning, Tom. How are you?
Thank you, Alan. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, now, what's the difference between a will and a living trust? That is our topic this morning, the difference between a will and a living trust. Now, I've heard friends say, I have a trust, and are these people all talking about the same thing?
They're all talking about the same thing, and that is a revocable living trust. The revocable means that they can change it as many times as they want to during their lifetime. The living means that the trust is funded and used while they are alive.
Now, and first of all, when we talk about a trust, what are we talking about? What goes into a trust?
So when you sign a trust, it is as though you have built an empty vault or an empty safe, and you must then fill it up with your assets. So, for example, your home, your real estate, your bank accounts would all be owned by your trust.
All right. So why do people need to use a trust?
People are using a living trust to avoid probate. And when I say avoid probate, I really mean avoid attorney's fees. Probate is expensive.
So is a living trust the only way to avoid probate? Does having a will avoid probate?
A will does not avoid probate. A will simply directs what happens to your assets when they go through probate. A living trust is just one of the tools that's used to avoid probate. People should talk to their attorney and find out what other tools are available and what would be the best way for them to avoid probate.
Well, I'm looking forward, if I ever one day have assets, to putting them in a trust and find out more from you about it, Tom. If you have legal questions about this or anything else, Tom will be happy to answer them on the Olson on Law show. That is heard Saturdays at 10 a.m. now on our sister station, 96.9 The Game. Tom, thanks very much. We will see you next time.
Thank you, Alan.
And remember, for all of your legal needs, call the Olson Law Group in Orlando.